It was able to actually hear very low frequency sounds, and so something even off in the distance was going to be within its perceptive world.
It doesn't want to hear the peeping and piping of little birds around there because they're not going to be something it eats. But if it's hearing the infrasound grunts of a triceratops, that's what it wants to hear, because that sound is going to mean that's where lunch is.
A battle with Triceratops is more often than not a death match. This herbivore hasn't evolved into a Sherman tank for nothing.
Now, as a Tyrannosaur specialist, I don't like to admit this, but in that situation, a Triceratops probably won, and it probably won on a regular basis.
It looks as if this battle will end in a draw. The barbarian of the Cretaceous walks away empty-handed. Because T-Rex are warm-blooded, they need to maintain their body temperature. This means consuming huge amounts of energy, over 1 million calories every week. That's 1,500 pounds of raw meat. Quite a few kills, even for a super predator. But maybe T-Rex scores a meal some other way. Maybe Tyrannosaurus Rex has the guts to steal a kill from a rival carnivore.
The reality is it's got all the tools of a predator, and those tools of a predator serve a scavenger equally well.
One of those tools is its nose, the most sensitive found on any carnivorous dinosaur.
I can tell you that that good sense of smell was awesome for finding carcasses. And when it did, it ate those carcasses.
A dead Triceratops. Another predator's kill? For Tyrannosaurus Rex, scavenging comes with substantial risk. Muscling in on someone else's dinner can end badly. Very badly. But a T-Rex can take on almost any other meat eater, even another T-Rex. And when it's Tyrannosaur versus Tyrannosaur, it's winner take all.
Cannibalism in nature doesn't seem to be a matter of pleasure. It's a matter of business.
T-Rex meat is T-Rex food as well. You know, it's protein. It's something that will help that individual survive to the next kill.
Attacking a T-Rex seems like suicide. But that may only be true if you're something other than another Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Cannibalism is the rule. It's not the exception. If you're a carnivore and there's meat there, you take advantage of it.
In fact, paleontologists have found ample evidence of cannibalism in the bones of these giants.
We find tooth marks on the bones of T-Rex and parts of the bones missing on the T-Rex, and clearly they were eaten by another T-Rex. There's nothing else that could have bitten those bones in half.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is powerful and intelligent, but it's slow, lumbering, and ponderous. A predator who at times must even scavenge to survive. Mystique surrounds the mighty carnivores of the Cretaceous. They rule a dangerous world. But being a super predator like Tyrannosaurus Rex is no easy job. Just surviving to adulthood is a major feat. One that takes a decade or more of killing and eating some of the meanest creatures that walk the earth.
The hardest role in the ecosystem is top predator. Most of the time, you are almost starving.
A carnivore knows that no prey animal goes down easily. Herbivores fight like their lives depend on it, because they do.
These are animals that have defenses.
Ankylosaurus is a slow lumbering plant eater. Its low-slung body is covered in bony plates, and its tail packs a punch.
Ankylosaurus itself has this huge mass of bone on the end of its tail. And there's no leg bone of Tyrannosaurus that could withstand it.
Predators of the Cretaceous are gigantic by our standard. Yet in stature, they're clearly outclassed by plant eaters. Carnivores, though, have one significant advantage: bigger brains.
The armored dinosaurs in general, and Ankylosaurus is no exception here, were not bright dinosaurs.
Probably one of the dumbest dinosaurs that ever lived. Their brains are really small for the size of their heads and their bodies.
With prey this dumb, predators don't need to be geniuses.
Ultimately, you really only need to be as smart or smarter than the animals that you're around.
7 tons of Tyrannosaurus rex can do a lot of damage, but a little extra brain can make a lot of difference.
Well, T-Rex brain was actually a bit larger than a banana.
T-Rex brain is just 1,000th of its body size. That's 20 times less brain power than humans. Yet, it's significantly larger than those of its plant-eater prey.
What we see in T-Rex is an advance. Its cognitive capabilities were greater. Its ability to probably solve problems and deal with wrinkles in its environment.
Whether you have the jaws of Tyrannosaurus rex or are armed to the teeth like a raptor, every hunt just might be your last.
The thing about predation is it's very dangerous both for the prey and for the predator.
There are many specimens that have puncture wounds and open sores when they died.
An injury, even a minor one, can stop a predator from hunting. A virtual guarantee of death by starvation.
The life of a carnivore was so hard. Like they were beat up. They're all beat to hell before they became a fossil.
It's not like Africa or Asia today, where you have lots of smaller animals and there's just 1 or 2 big things like elephants or rhinos. We're talking about an entire landscape that's filled with herds of multi-ton herbivores.
For carnivores today, just as during the Cretaceous, staying alive is tough, very tough.
If we look at lives of living predators today, they're pretty short lives. Each individual life does not span its potential. Whenever they become older and weaker, they're more susceptible to injury. And every time you hunt, you're putting your life on the line.
In the world of dinosaurs, predators stop at nothing to survive. They use every tool in their arsenal. Brains, eagle eyes, stealth flight, super hearing, and advanced sense of smell. But in the end, those who live by the claw sometimes die by the claw.